Hello, my loves, and welcome to another creative storytelling. With that said, let's just get on with it, shall we? What do we have for today's storytelling? Someone could be telling someone that they are leaving. This is almost like, sorry, but I must go. It is my time. The amicable split. There could be something pertaining to an amicable split. So someone is ready. They've made up their mind. They know where they want to go. They know what they want to do. They know what they want in their future. Can't even know who they want in their future. King of Pentacles under the deck to the Queen of Pentacles, as I say that. This could be someone who is telling friends, family, a work environment that they're leaving. Uh, they have to go. I'm sorry, but I have to do this for me. There could be something that someone's always wanted to do or some form of venture they wanted to go on, but something that was kind of held to the cornerstone of it's like their back pocket, right? Something they've kind of held in their back pocket. Um, this could even someone who keeps a picture of their father in their back pocket in a wallet, perhaps. I've never gotten that before, but someone is choosing a direction. They're choosing which way to go, but that denotes walking away from something. They're ready for something new. They're ready for a fresh start. They're ready to go in a whole new direction. This could be someone who thought they were going to spend their life in a certain place, working a certain job, around certain people. But this is like, you know what? But I know that there's much more out there for me. And I feel like this is where it's time for me to go out there and live my life. Seven of Swords. For the temperance, this is like someone who waited for the right time, um, before saying anything, getting their ducks in a row, before going on this pursuit. This could be someone who's secretly wanting to go pursue someone. There's something they want. Could be someone though. The way that Seven of Swords is looking towards Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. The Star card to the Hierophant to the Knight of Pentacles. This could be a job that someone's always wanted to pursue. Um, but someone felt like they had to write, they had to wait for everything to be in order. This could even be someone who they waited till last minute to tell anyone about this. Someone's going off in a completely different direction. They're seizing an opportunity for themselves. This could be pertaining to some form of career, dream, aspiration, but it feels like things are in motion for them. Everything just seems to be coming aligned. Six of Wands to the Emperor. Three of Cups. It feels like if we have a character who has been waiting for the right time, And now they're finally doing it where they're letting people know, this is goodbye. I'm doing this actually. Yeah, I actually have a flight, or, I start Monday at this place, or whatever. It just feels like they thought that they would have to write for like the maybe they just waited for the perfect time to actually do this thing in their life. But this feels like they had to wait for the perfect time to be able to let anybody know. It's almost like they didn't want anyone to stop them or give them a reason not to. Because it feels like whatever this is, whatever this form of pursuit is, it would denote them walking away from something else, right? But it feels like it's actually well received. Um, So we have someone who was going towards something, pursuing something. They felt like they had to wait for the right time to let people know just because they didn't know how they would react and they didn't want anyone to try to stop them. But it feels like there could be one in particular who they don't feel that great about it. But at the same token, it's like, look, if you need anything, I'm here and I support you. I might not be happy about it, but you have to live your life. Devil, moon card. Yeah, I feel like someone was scared. They were held to this negative connotation where it's like, but what if this or what if that? Or, they talk me out of it or they get mad. It's like someone who felt like they had to put something on hold or shelf it um, because of how other people would take to it, right? It's almost like, well, no, that's stupid. Don't do that, or don't. It's like people would take negatively to it, but it's like, no, it's the complete opposite. It's like now that they're finally telling people, it's like, that's fantastic. You should, as long as you're happy. We want you to be happy. You should go get out there. It's a great big world card, right? You should do that. And I feel like this is something major for them because it's like they didn't expect it. Whoever this is, someone expected the worst case scenario. They didn't expect people to take the news as well as they are, which is a pleasant surprise. It's like this could be someone who sacrificed and postponed and held off on whatever this is for the longest time because of all those fears. But those fears were just their own. They basically projected their own fears and insecurities onto everyone else. But it feels like everyone else, they're fine. They're supportive of this thing, which is, in and of itself, a lesson for this person to be learned. Knight of Cups to the Tower to the Five of Cups. It's not as bad as someone seems. This could be, an unexpected bon voyage party too. Someone could even be throwing our main character a bon voyage party, something like that. Um, let us know how it goes, stay in touch. This could even denote to someone literally relocating. Someone could be uprooting their life, right? Leaving their hometown, or leaving the nest. But this is definitely more well received than one had anticipated. Okay. So how will things go for this person after all of this with this pursuit? Queen of Cups. That is a very good energy to have. Five of Wands. They're going to be kicking themselves in the ass. Why didn't I do this sooner? That was nowhere near as bad as I thought. Here I am. I took my sweet ass time with doing this, and you know what? If I could do it differently, I would have done it sooner. That's what that gives. So someone is finally they're on their own personal pursuit of happiness, right? And it feels like it's long overdue, and they held it off because they were so worried about how others would take it, due to whatever fears that they had built up, right? And they just expected it to be some big thing, and then they come to find out it wasn't that bad at all. In fact, if anything, they received nothing but a sense of a form of reassurance, people being happy for them and being glad for them, and a form of support, which feels like it was completely unexpected. They didn't expect that, and they're going to come to realize, they're going to find themselves down the line kicking themselves in the ass, wishing that they had actually done this sooner instead of, telling themselves, oh, well, I can't because of this or that and whatever. But they're done putting their life on hold, and they're on their own personal pursuit of happiness. And yeah, so I don't know, but that's what I got for you. That's your story.